Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today we're going to be talking about blind items. A blind item is when someone is giving you insider information about a show, but they don't tell you exactly who it's about. Eventually, it becomes obvious that who each person the blind item is referring to, or in some cases people the blind item is referring to. So in this video, we're going to do something that I don't do very often, which is speculate. I'm going to tell you what the blind item is. I'm going to speculate or guess what it may mean. And then in the comment section, I want you to also let me know what you think the blind items mean, because I don't know. I'm just guessing, just like you're just guessing. And so it's just something a little fun because, you see blind items, they come here and there giving you hints. And then some people will know what the blind items mean and give you like a tap on the shoulder, like they'll send me a message on Twitter or wherever and say, hey, this is what the blind item actually means. And typically, depending on who does it, it's true. So we want you to go on ahead and do the YouTube things. Go on ahead and subscribe. All that is free. If you want, you can join the membership. We do the exclusive videos. Early access to videos. Spool is up to 2 weeks in advance right now. And it's just a good place to be. I just put articles in there explaining great details about things we may happen on the show. And you may want to check that out. But now, we're going to go to these 4 blind items. We're going to discuss the first one. The first blind item is one show is on the active hunt to recast a major character who has been off the canvas. So the first person that comes to my mind is General Hospital's Jason Morgan, or Jason Quartermain, depending on how long you've been watching the show. Drew Kane is okay. The recast of Drew Kane. Cameron Matheson, he's okay. He's good looking. He has a nice body, so he's one of the actors on the show who can take his shirt off and get the fans to swoon. But I'm not feeling that chemistry between him and Carly because originally in the storyline, Steve Burton was still going to be a part of the show, so Jason was a major part of this storyline of Nina, Sonny, Carly, and Jason. And without him in the cast, whether it's Steve Burton or somebody else, it basically has a big hole in the story. It's like somebody just went and just maimed the story. So I would hope that the show that is on an active hunt to recast a major character would be Jason. We don't need Jax. A new Jason would get that story right back on track. Now, we're going to go to the second, and of course, in the comment section, what major character from any of the 4 shows do you think they're referring to? I can't think of anyone bold and beautiful would be on the hunt for recasting. Young and Restless, we got a new Ashland Locke, so I don't know who else they could be dragging back if it was them. And that would just leave Days of Our Lives. And I think the Days of Our Lives cast is already stuffed to the brim. And they really don't need nobody else. They just, if you want to bring somebody back that you sent on a sabbatical, like Jack and Jennifer. Somebody like that. But someone they would actually bring back as a recast. Oh, it could also be Hope. They may be trying to recast Hope. So there's two possibilities. Days of Lives might be trying to recast Hope, and General Hospital could be trying to recast Jason. Once again, let me know in the comment section who you think a show, one of the 4 shows, is trying to recast. 2, scheduling conflicts may force a soap to say goodbye to a popular rising star. This is a hard one because so many of the soaps have added new characters to the show, and um, I know who was hinted at, but I really hope it's not Sydney Michaela from General Hospital. Um, uh, that where I got this from, that was the person they said it could be. I do not want Sydney Michaela. I don't want it to be true. I don't want it to be true. There's been a lot of actors and actresses, especially on shows like Days of Our Lives, that, you know, some of these folks are always looking for, other jobs. And especially the younger cast members. So I really would hate it to be, that particular character. But of course, I want to know who you think um, it could possibly be. Do you think that is General Hospital City Michaela? Would you be upset if it was actually her that was interested in leaving? Because it would upset me greatly. I know that she has schoolwork. Trina. See, I've been scrolling and typing. I had a brain freeze and I couldn't remember. I knew the actress name, but I forgot the character name. Trina. That's what I'm talking about. So, hopefully that one is not true. And what other rising stars on soaps do you think that may be ready to leave? I know some of you Days fans instantly think Victoria Confall, who plays Sierra, be, for obvious reasons. But we'll see. We'll see. Look for blind item number 3. Look for another round of exits to hit one Sudser, including one star who has previously received walking papers. Now, this can be anybody. This could be anybody. I know people have been talking about certain casts, like General Hospital is pretty bloated. Days of Our Lives, it actually can get pretty bloated. Bold and Beautiful, we know this ain't talking about Bold and Beautiful because they barely use their actors. We haven't seen Bill in how long? Quinn, Eric. Right now, it's just the Brooke, Taylor, Ridge, Steffi, Sheila, Deacon, Hope, and now Liam show. Just a little bit of Douglas. Oh, and Carter in Paris. And they barely use the other character on there. I was just talking about him. Zende. Yeah, so they barely use Zende. So I don't think they could possibly be talking about Bold and Beautiful. There have definitely been a lot of actors that have received their walking papers and were brought back. And it looks like, some people that were fired before coming. Well, one person who was fired before is now fired again, or let go is a nicer way to say it. But for another round of exits to hit one Sudser. Now, I really feel like this is going to be Days of Our Lives because Days of Our Lives has been recycling and cycling out actors and actresses. If they really don't have a story for you, you're gone. You're off the table. Sort of like Bold and Beautiful is doing. Bold and Beautiful is focused on one group of small group of actors, and they're the ones that get the work. And then sooner or later, they'll cycle back in Quinn or Shauna or Flo or Wyatt. All those ones we haven't been seeing, when they do come back, they'll have a big storyline. But I feel like Days of Our Lives is about to have an exodus. And I hope that the person who previously received walking papers isn't Tamara Braun, who plays Ava, because I've read in the Soaps Ahead spoilers that Ava is going to be Looney Tunes, going crazy over this whole rape situation, which instantly made me wonder. They're not getting rid of Ava. Please don't get rid of Ava. It's like Kristen. They paint Kristen into a corner, make her do all these crazy things, kidnapping everybody, and then she's so over the top. They can only bring her in sporadically because she's wanted for this and she's wanted for that. So they're making Ava crazy again, and she's already set Rafe up to be arrested. Um, Moving on, and once again, comment section. It doesn't have to be Days of Our Lives, but which soap do you think is about to let go of a bunch of actors? Sean and Belle. I think it's almost time for them to put y'all back on the shelf, even though it looks like Belle might be hooking up with EJ, so we'll see how that goes. The last blind item is two faves on the show run into trouble when they're working together. On numerous occasions, they've been reprimanded for joking too much and disrupting production. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many actors that work well together. Once again, Days of Our Lives, Paul Tefler and Lindsay Godfrey. They have such great chemistry and they look like they have so much fun on the show. I can see them sort of joking around too much and getting into trouble. Part of me want to say Kelly Monaco and I can't remember his real name right now, but Kelly plays Sam and the actor that plays Dante. Um, I don't know why, but I feel like Kelly seems to be coming back to life and having a little more fun. Now that Steve is off the show, she seems to be lighter and happier. So I could see her and Dante having a Dominic Zamporanga, something like that. That's his name, Dominic. Let's call him Dominic Z. Um, so, yeah, I didn't have to look it up. It just came back to me. But for some reason, I feel like they could be having a great time together. Um, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Now, you can tell me which two actors do you think on your favorite show are getting reprimanded for disrupting the production for joking too much. So those are the blind items. This is the first time I think I've done a blind item video. Let me know what you thought. If I see more blind items, I'll do this again. And I'm really interested in the comment section because, like I said, I do not have the answers. I'm just making guesses. And I would love to see what your guesses are to the answer to these soap opera blind items. Thanks for watching.